Well, see, in my heritage, poetry is the essence and music is the life. So let's please give it up for Humble.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine the president was a Democrat and wasn't in Iraq. Shit, he was even black. Fuck that. Same cracker, different suit. I'm sorry, folks, that's the inconvenient truth. Fuck Obama. Let me get that ball rolling. In a couple of years, that'll be the new slogan. Factor the fear, we be living Joe Rogan. Fake like wrestling, a president like Hogan. You know the lyrics. I'm a real American, fight for rights of every man. Ladies and gentlemen, whether a donkey or an elephant, you thinking they gonna represent benevolence, they hella bent on stacking money, power, respect like him and them. Democrat, Republican are just synonyms. Contrarian, you hearing me is scaring me. How we falling for that bullshit. My name is Humble the Poet. Let's make some noise for LAL. Their album is called Deportation. By their album Deportation, they told me 2 months ago to do this. I said I'd write a poem called Deportation. 2 months ago, I finished the poem 20 minutes ago. So I'm gonna read it out from the poem. Shout out to the one that's illegal. However, some of them is illegal. He came in with no paper, no permission. He was slipping through the system looking for a better life than he was living, and he got in. Let's deport him. Because the fact is with these taxes, he collects more than he pays, was attracted and distracted by the land that he now claims he wasn't born here. Let's deport him. Doesn't speak the local language, commits crimes and causes a famine, shouldn't be here to begin with, he's not welcome, let's deport him. The only papers that he brought were blankets covered in smallpox. He gave them Bibles, took their gold, took their culture, took their soul, took them home where they were sold and presented them as presents to his queen. Land wasn't enough, he needed people to be property. He stole their fortunes, let's deport him. He never spoke the language of the land, he robbed them of the language, and watched them when the schools began. They actually called it aggressive assimilation. Like Christianity implementation, strategic land developmentation, and I almost forgot a shitload of alcohol. He fucked them all. Let's deport him. Now he's making all the rules, enforcing laws like rulers do, broke all the laws that rulers do, ignored the cause that rulers do. We can't support him. Let's deport him. A few centuries of occupation don't make you native. And a few casinos won't make the real natives occupy. Let the Asians in to make a railroad and charge a head tax, triple that in 2 years from 100 to 3, change the name and now it's a $1,000 processing fee. Your immigration policy is a front for slavery. You grab a PhD who can't afford tuition fees, tell her the real job that she needs equivalencies. So now she's pouring coffee at Timmy's. Don't make me talk about Bill C-50. Don't make me talk about Africville or the common god tomorrow. No one is illegal really except you. And I expect you to pack your bags, sort your affairs, and get on the first fucking boat out of here. Because on behalf of the real native sons and daughters, this is your deportation order. Now, the greatest weapon of the oppressor is the minds of the oppressed. So when you start hearing the oppressed speaking on behalf of the oppressed, that's when you got a problem. This next one is my conversation with my father on this little situation called reparations. My daddy was a cabbie, drove a taxi for exactly 30 years, blood, sweat, and tears, spent his bowl of Frisian ears. I asked him his 2 pennies on black folks and aboriginals. He said they drug addicted, alcoholic, lazy criminals. And they don't respect their women, though these views be kind of skewed. They be that of my father, came in 1974 with nothing but $8, raised $2 and a scholar, whose lyrics are surely fodder. So daddy, here's the deal. Your boy just keeping it real. Y'all came looking for jobs, they was brought to cotton fields. Worked harder than your immigrant ass, not even from minimum scratch. 300 years free labor made no wages, still paid tax. Well, just a one-time fee. Cost of language, culture, family, and the civil liberties. See, black folks ain't come around no voluntary basis. Black faces with the basis to be exploited by racists. Do the math. 3/5 the human being means between thing, dreams thing, you're doing it for cream things. Can we still be calling him master? Willie Lynch, George Bush, Jimmy Iovine, it doesn't matter. Just a factor amongst the overall equation, inequity in a nation only balances reparations. And I ain't talking about no checks in the mail, but it's set to prevent long-term investments for people who've been living long-term hell. Small business loans and scholarships, boy, you follow this? Build what they're building, homie. You don't just squander it. You're chasing every means when it's equal to the lead to a trend of consumerism, mass consumption, completely consuming them, folks. Who ain't holding not knowing how to keep cheddar growing? Folding to rhythm, mixtapes, weed, sex, and cheese that be glowing. And no, I'm not on a pro-black position. I'm a humble poet flowing for the human condition. And no religion, cause Mama African gave birth, no Christians, post-back conditions, promise prophetic visions. So let me tell you what I see. There's Israelis and Japanese eventually getting their peas and paybacks for atrocities. Even natives got casinos, make casinos, and casinos shall come up and made frontin'. This is bigger than hip-hop. Thank you.
Wu-Tang?
Thanks for the kids, baby.
Hey.